Doctor Strange is easily one of the best and most accessible vanguards you can play because his kit is just overall great and allows you to gain value from doing stupid stuff like this. There are quite literally infinite possibilities with him because you can play him whatever way you want. Unlike Captain America and Hulk, who are kind of forced to play close range because, well, they're close range melee heroes, Strange can play at a close to mid range, alternating between the two when necessary. I'll explain more in depth why you should start learning how to play Doctor Strange in a minute, but first I'm gonna ask you to subscribe, as I want to keep making content like this that isn't only entertaining but informative too. We're nearing that 1k sub milestone and it'd be super cool if we could reach it early into 2025. Now, let's get a little bit strange. First, let's actually talk about his kit and kind of do a deep dive because he can actually do quite a lot of different things. Ability 1 is Cloak of Levitation, which, well, it's pretty straightforward. It kind of says it in the name. It lets you levitate and allows you to turn anywhere into the high ground. Ability 2 is Maelstrom of Madness, a close-ranged burst ability that charges on primary damage, with the damage of the ability scaling depending on how charged it is. Ability 3 is Pentagram of Farala. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Probably not. I will be calling it Portal for the sake of simplicity because that is what it is. It's the portal ability that you can use to do dumb stuff like this. Your fourth and final ability is Shield of the Seraphim, a shield that you hold in front of you, absorbing any damage that it receives. His ult, Eye of Agamotto, freezes enemies in place, separating their souls from their bodies. This is an amazing ult that generally allows for a few easy kills, granted you actually hit someone with it. Believe it or not, that's his kit simplified. Yeah, he can do a lot of different things, with each thing aiding a different playstyle, which is what makes him such a good vanguard. Take Maelstrom for example. Maelstrom allows you to play a bit more close ranged and secure kills easier because it's such a strong burst ability, basically acting like a self-destruct. Pair this with Eye of Agamotto and you could honestly get a team kill just by playing a bit ballsy and getting hyper aggressive. Just watch out for your charge because if it stays above 100 for too long, you'll get hit with anti-healing as a punishment for not using your abilities. Yeah, it's kind of annoying, but as long as you're making sure to use Maelstrom, you'll be absolutely fine. It doesn't even matter if you don't get a kill with it because you're still cleansing yourself from the inevitable anti-heal. It's kind of like when you use Diva ult to save yourself from demeching in Overwatch. It's a tactical use of an ability to keep yourself alive. Talking about keeping yourself alive, your shield and Cloak of Levitation are your lifeline. Whilst yes, you move pretty slowly whilst mid-air, it means that you're out of range of melee heroes that can damage you through your shield like Magic and Wolverine. Not to mention that both abilities can completely counter some ultimates. Cloak and Dagger doing their dash thing or Squirrel Girl using Stampede, just fly up. Scarlet Witch or Hela trying to carpet bomb you, just use your shield. Trust me, your survivability as Strange is absolutely insane. But what about your portal? What should you do with your portal to provide maximum effectiveness? Well, there's two uses for it really. You can use it to or you can use it to help both you and your teammates get to the objective faster. Okay, there is actually a third option. You can use it to misdirect people by blocking off doorways, making them lead somewhere else like the opposite side of the map. This is kind of like when you block off the enemy spawn door and make them jump off the map, but you don't have to put the other portal off the map. Just put it somewhere annoying that inconveniences the enemy team. Not only does it stop them from progressing, but it's absolutely hilarious seeing how confused they get. But that just about does it for this video. Now, Doctor Strange might feel a little bit intimidating to play at first purely because he can do a lot of different things, but I assure you, once you've got the hang of him, you'll become an absolutely unstoppable machine. He works really well in the current meta with Mantis because A, he just does not die, and B, he's already strong without the damage boost from her, so putting these two together is a recipe for destruction. I can only imagine how strong he's gonna be when he gets a seasonal buff. Honestly, it's insane. Try it out for yourself and see how much you'll climb. Anyways, thanks for watching. Once again, I'm gonna ask you to subscribe and leave a like on this video, as it lets me know that you've enjoyed it and want to see more. Hopefully you now understand why you should play Doctor Strange if your team needs a vanguard. Marvel Rivals kind of rewards you for knowing how to play flex, so you should really strive to play a bit of everything. Finally, have a nice day or night if you're watching this at night, and make sure you check out some of my other videos. Not only will I appreciate it, but you might too.